Oh, the curse. It's broken. My imperfect season is no longer imperfect. Thanks,
Look
Matt.
at this guy.
Look
Look
at
He
at this
look
called
at
it.
guy.
get a load of this guy.
He
No
called
Uh,
his shot
longer
too.
winless.
no
Cheers,
longer
buddy.
winless.
Good job.
Does it help me in anything? No. But you know what? It feels good to have a win finally. And it came against the guy who I thought I would actually get it against too.
And you
Uh,
called that shot
I
like
did.
a month ago.
I did. I
Yeah,
said
I think Matt did too.
I was le I was legitimately happy for you when I saw that you were going to win, and I was talking about it with my wife, and you're her favorite person in the league because you're also a Seahawks fan.
yes.
Um, and she's
That's a
like, "Wait,
shallow bullshit. That's fine.
Hey, I will take it. I
um,
take the wins where I can get them right now.
she she's like, wait, like he got his first win, like he was 0 and 11." I'm like, "Yeah,
Sure
that is
was.
the person that you've hitched your wagon to." And she's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Heard
he's a
that.
Seahawks fan. It's fine."
Unfortunately, you're going to be seeing a lot of those kind of seasons for the next couple years for me. Until Ashton Genty gets a offensive line, until I get
So after he plays out his rookie contract and moves to another team,
yes,
Yeah, right. Good fucking luck. He's gonna have to really, really suck for them to want to give up on him.
no, it's going to be a different team like the Cowboys, paying way too much for him.
Nope.
that's a distinct possibility.
Jerry Jones will die before Ashton Genty's rookie contract is over.
We
That,
say
I mean,
that.
the only way that wouldn't happen is if the Cowboys get EJ Smith in 2027.
Is he what, like a Texas running back or something?
Texas A&M running back, son of Emmitt Smith.
Oh, good lord!
Oh, we all know
Making
how
a
well.
legacy pick. God damn.
We all know
Hey,
how
kid's good,
tons
too.
of NFL legends do.
He'd be good, but he's not Emmett Smith, man. That's not
He's
fair.
not. He's not.
Wasn't Emmett Smith just kind of a touchdown poacher anyway?
He leads
Come
the
on, dude.
league in rushing yards, man.
Yeah.
Career.
Do I have a 2027 first round pick? All right,
You're
tank
asking,
in
you're
2
asking
years.
if the leading rusher of all time was a touchdown poacher.
Yeah.
These are yards we're talking about, man.
Yeah. I'm just
No,
saying,
Emmett
he was
Smith.
not a touchdown poacher. That man was a key part of that offense.
No, Emmett Smith was probably the best running back of all time.
I
No,
don't agree
he's
with that.
not. By far and away, he is not. Barry Sanders was better than him.
Barry
Yeah.
Sanders is better than him. Fucking Jim Brown was better than him. Walter Payton was
Yep.
better than him.
I will agree with. I will agree with both those things. The only one of those that I think is arguable is Walter Payton, but we won't get into it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to die on that hill.
No, no, and I wouldn't die on it either. That's why I'm just like the thing that like blows people away when people say that like if it's the best of all time. I'm like, no, he's not. Like he's just not.
Statistically,
And I'm a Cowboys
fine.
fan.
Statistically, yeah, but from an actual athletic standpoint,
Well, look at your eyes, and also consider that, or just like use your eyes and actually watch how these guys played. And not to mention, Barry Sanders played far fewer years than Emmett did.
and look
Barry would
where
have
Barry
blown his
played.
numbers out of the water had he played in the league as long as Emmett did.
Well, and think of where Barry Sanders played too.
Yeah.
He was on the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he holds the record for most yards lost. Also, it's because he's trying to run away from all the defenders that the Lions' offensive line let through.
He is the only person to, like, literally carry a team on his back to the playoffs just to have them lose in the first round.
Yeah,
There's
well,
one
I mean,
thing.
you could just blame that franchise for killing his spirit, just like they did with Calvin Johnson.
Yeah. And then
That-
they tried to do it with Matt Stafford, but he got out soon enough.
Yeah, it's true. Stafford, well, he was getting old in Detroit, so they they switched
And then he
it up.
got younger in LA.
He got older. He's aged rapidly.
He's aged, yeah, but he's playing better in LA.
I mean, he's always played well. He's just playing under better coaching and better players, like all-around players. Because he never
He
had a
has a
running
ring to
game.
show
And
for it now.
fucking Calvin Johnson was with him.
He has a ring to show for it now.
Yeah, but
Justin, I
he's
think it's
aged
very important though that we
tremendously.
talk about your matchup that you had. We won't talk much, but I think it's important that my streak ended. Your
Oh,
streak also has ended.
sure. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not truly that important. I mean, it was more me living like rent free in Scott's head for a while. But yeah,
That's the exact. That is a big. That is a big deal because what was it last year when you were kind of struggling? The only team that you could beat was Scotty.
Yep.
yeah, and a few more towards the end of the year. But yeah,
Yeah.
mostly.
But, like, I think Justin's pretty much got my number right now too, but like I don't really think about it.
I don't know.
You
Doesn't
beat me
feel like
both
it.
times this year.
Did I play you twice?
Mhm.
Shit.
Yeah, you
It
guys
was a
have
hard fought
like-
battle.
You guys last week was like the game to watch because you guys both went like 180 something.
Yeah, because we're fucking top.
They're
14.
1-2 for a reason. Yeah.
Right. It like
Damn right.
this week, like looking at the matchups and stuff, it was actually kind of interesting to see who won and who lost. Like Scotty winning and you Ryan winning were the biggest, like, not necessarily upsets but surprises. And yours was just more so because of your record. I kind of figured you would beat Matt too because I think Matt actually has a worse team than you. But like Andy lost to Nikki P, which I didn't think there was any way, shape, or any way that was going to happen. Because like Nikki P's team is banged up, and I heart goes out to the guy, even though he's my rival. Because I don't want to beat him a second time, and his team is just full of holes. Because that's just awful. And then I took down Joe, which, not gonna lie, it kind of felt good.
That probably felt real good.
It does feel good, doesn't it? When I beat him, and there was a stat correction. Later that week,
there was?
It took away half a tackle from me. That means I beat him by even less.
That's
Oh my god.
It
I'm going to it right now. I'm trying to see it.
really felt good.
Oh
It was,
wow!
yeah.
You beat him by like, geez, 0.6? No, 0.4.
Yeah, I was gonna say he beat him by .44.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rough.
Joe.
That's not great.
That's literally half a tackle.
Yeah.
I was strutting all fucking day the next day after I did that shit. That's what he gets.
Well, that's what he gets for starting a hurt player. So,
It's also what he gets for throwing a fucking white flag on me. Don't do that bullshit. Don't fuck around to find out.
Which two of you did that this week too.
yeah,
Sure.
mine justified.
Same. I knew I was gonna
Yeah.
lose as soon as the fucking week started. It
Uh,
was
Yeah, Ryan, you could
surprising.
say-
I was like, maybe Nick, you have a chance because X, Y, and Z still. And then I looked at because I didn't see Jameer Gibbs' points yet, and then
Yeah.
I thought it was over 60, and I'm like, okay, maybe you don't.
Yeah, his one player had scored more than my entire team before the second half games even started. It was over.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
So, see, I don't have a problem with you guys throwing the white flag like that because it's kind of a legitimate thing at that point. Like, I know Justin well enough to know that if he's throwing the white flag that early, or like early at all, it's because he legitimately feels like it's done. Like, there's no real ulterior motive to it. Nick, you can be suspect on that, but like I was looking at the scores and what was going on, I'm like, no, he was.
And I don't feel like I
being legitimate
usually
about
ever wave the white flag until
I didn't say you
before
did.
Sunday. No, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like when overtime kicked in and he rushed for 6, I was like, I was watching, I forget what other game was going into overtime. I think it was the Chiefs game was going into overtime as well.
Nope.
So like
Didn't go over.
my attention was split between the two. So I was watching the Chiefs Colts in the overtime game, and then all of a sudden I look to the left side of the screen and I just see Jameer Gibbs running through open fields, like frolicking in the meadows, man, just right into the end zone.
Like it looked like from the highlights I watched, he was auditioning for the next running of Sound of Music.
Yeah, like that man was picking daisies. Like he was
Like that's
stopped
how
to tie
open,
his shoes.
Yeah,
Like
whatever
that's
you
how
wanted.
open the fields were. Was
Oh my
him
God.
alone dancing on top of a mountain, man.
He did whatever
First
he
play
wanted.
and 69-yard rushing touchdown. I was like, well, that's it.
Whatever musicals you guys want to reference, no, but I saw him. I watched the game. I saw what he did. Like, he broke tackles and he ran like a
Yeah.
fucking running back. Like,
Yeah. But after those tackles, there
but
was
you wave on the white
nobody.
flag after him doing that kind of shit. I didn't do fucking anything when Jonathan Taylor went batshit crazy. You little puss.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
Hey,
Yeah, but you had a team that can somehow come back from that. Look at my
it
team.
helped that he had Devin Achan that also went nuclear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had DeAndre Swift and Rico Dowdle. So
Get better players. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
I'm
Draft
trying.
better. Draft
I'm
better.
trying. I suck at
Okay.
drafts.
Dude, I will remind you that you said not a couple of weeks ago on this podcast that you felt like you were one player away from a championship team.
And I was. If I would have gotten Chase Brown, DeAndre Swift would not be starting. And look at A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown got me 20 points. Last week he got me 12. Like, Joe can say what he
Before
wants
that,
about
he
me
got you
overpaying.
nothing.
That's because I didn't have him before that. So I've only had him 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you have.
So
My bad.
yeah, so justifiably he's producing for what I may have overpaid, maybe a second and 2/3 or 2 seconds and a third, whatever I could have potentially have changed it to.
You
But-
might have Jerry Jones did a little bit, but that's fine.
But he's being productive to the point where I can start 4 wide receivers and not have to worry about having a third running back. But
Yeah.
not having a second running back is really fucking screwing the pooch for me right now. So
Doesn't feel good.
RJ Harvey, let's go, baby.
Need J.K. Dobbins to be Dobbins again.
He's hurt, so fuck
He's
off.
hurt, so
Take your
RJ
one
Harvey's
win.
getting his shot,
Hey.
bro.
Yeah, take your one win and
Don't you start.
just
Don't you start.
keep it piped down over there. One win.
Hey, let him have his one win. He
I get
worked
my
hard
one
for
win.
it.
I get my one win.
But no, yeah, like
Yes, mock draft. I'm not even gonna look at
the only thing I was hopeful for, and then I realized that they were playing the 49ers, was having Rico Dowdle and some of the games that he's had before earlier in this year. But then I realized that was like 6 weeks ago, and he hasn't performed nearly close to that since. So I was like, I'm fucked, man. And Baker Mayfield getting hurt, DeAndre Swift, that combined between the two of them put up 5.5 points, 6 points, something like that.
Yeah, that Baker injury hurt a lot.
So
Yeah, that's rough, dude. I'm sorry.
because he had one of Tampa Bay's wide receivers, but now he's got the backup quarterback throwing to him, so I'm not getting any of the production out of that. So and then when he's got I think 2 or 3 players that put up 2 touchdowns each, it's hard to come back from that. He had Jahmyr Gibbs with 2 40-plus yard rushing touchdowns, over 200 rush yards. Devontae Adams scoring 2 touchdowns. Like, it wasn't a good week. My wide receivers, though, all put up 20-plus points. So, except for Rashee Rice. But I'll let him slide on this one.
Well,
Good for you.
and even then, like, come next year, you're just going to be better in the wide receiver position because Malik Neighbors should be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like you're going to be in a good spot coming in next year. Actually, I like your team going into next year, especially your wide receiver core. I think it's fantastic.
And it just depends on if James Conner comes back healthy and if he hasn't already lost that spot as well, which helps kind of my running back room grow a little bit more. And piece of shit Joe Mixon, whatever. I hope he falls off a cliff at this fucking point.
Dude, he's trying to
if
get
he
healthy.
did, you wouldn't
Fuck
know.
off.
Yeah, I sure wouldn't. Nobody would know.
He's trying to get healthy.
Give us an update. For the love of God.
He owes
Don't
us
wait
nothing.
till 4 weeks before the end of the season to go, oh, he's going to be out for the rest of the
HIPAA
season.
violation or something, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, he owes us
And that's what I keep thinking, too, is I'm like, look, I get it. He's trying to keep his health private, HIPAA protection, shit like that. But you've got to release player updates throughout the year on how they're doing health-wise, and
The
to
team
get
does, the
zero...
team does,
Yeah.
not the player.
No, that's true, but the team's given absolutely nothing. And it's like, just
may
tell
have
me he's going to be out. It hurts, man. I had hopes going into this season, and by some miracle, I need either Nikki P to lose out and me to win out, or I need Kyle to lose out and me to win out. But Ryan, it looks like I'm joining you in the losers bracket, buddy. So
Let's
You
go.
get 2 weeks to fix it.
yeah, I face Andy this week, and then Matt next week. So that's a loss and a win. So
You don't know.
that's true. Nikki P beat him, but
Also, Jamar Chase was suspended, so
Yeah.
that's why.
Jamar Chase was suspended, and he was Joe Burrow-less, which he will not be next week.
well, we're gonna find out as of Thursday if I have a chance to beat him because half of his team plays on Thursday. So
Yeah,
That's the
no,
Ravens,
dude,
yeah.
I am not looking forward to the next couple of weeks because, my team isn't completely, but it's more Cowboy dependent than I would like it to be.
You have a stack. Of
I do have a
quarter-
stack,
Yes,
but
he has not
and
just a stack.
I've got
a
two.
stack.
But hey, I have 2 stacks. I did not intend on the George Pickens one. When I took George Pickens, he was a Steeler.
It's true.
yeah, that's a nice little bonus right there with what he's doing over in Dallas.
I mean, it wasn't that I took him. I traded
You
for him,
traded
I
for him,
believe. Yeah.
You're welcome.
But also, I've got a lot riding on the Seahawks this week. Not a huge fan of that.
They're playing the
just
Rams,
for the
right?
reason- No, they're playing Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I
they're
bet your
gonna win.
wife likes that you're a Seahawks fan this week.
Huh?
I said I bet your wife likes that you're rooting for the Seahawks this week.
Dude,
Almost
I am a
sounds
great husband. I root for them every week with her.
Yeah, I can't root for the Chiefs, so
Well,
Don't
I
agree.
mean, that
Partners
just
up
makes
do
you a
that
good
shit.
person.
I don't think good people cheer for the Seahawks.
But you know me to be a good person, so there's one of them.
Yeah,
Am I a good
well,
person?
Calm down, Ryan. I'm kidding.
Um,
Anywho, if you want to talk about the streak that ended, like you mentioned earlier, Scott finally beat me. I beat him like fucking 4 years in a row, and I was like,
About 4 years in a row.
he couldn't fucking beat me to save his life.
no,
he
he
finally
could not.
beat me. All it took was Josh Allen to get 3 points and Devon Achane to be out by. So
Yeah. Can we talk about Josh Allen going nuclear and then having a dud against Houston?
I don't think it's worth mentioning other than the fact that he burns hot and cold very fast. This is what he does. He'll get shut down by a team or he'll go fucking crazy on a team.
I'm gonna
What
say,
I'm
he is
curious
one of
about
polar
is what
opposites.
he's going to do in Week 14, which is rivalry week. The Buffalo Bills play the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh.
I'm curious to see what he does this week.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm more curious what he does that week because it has waifu implications, and I want to see that.
That's true too.
It has some very big waifu implications.
That game would probably be a shootout as well.
It probably will be, yes.
It'd be interesting.
And good news for Nicky P. If he has fucking Cook going, he should be fine.
I'm hoping, what I'm hoping, is that it turns into a running battle. But I highly doubt it.
I mean, I got my best player back this week, and I don't have to deal with it anymore, man. I wish you luck in 2 weeks, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to crush you.
That's putting it lightly, yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't get a big head about this shit, because I'm very thankful for my team performing like this, because I was down in the doldrums for a year and a half, and I fucking never want to go back again.
I have I am already looking at Pillar.
Has that? Because obviously I took some time off from this league. Has that ever happened? Somebody going, because you brought up being down in the dumps for a year and a half. Has that ever happened where somebody went from winning the championship to being
Sucking
last?
so badly? No.
I was gonna say,
But
you're
also, it
talking
was
to
all
one of them that
redraft
did it.
before that.
Yeah, that's true too.
I was gonna say, Justin, didn't you go from winning to toilet bowl?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants to know if it's ever been done besides that.
But besides him,
Besides me, no, because we were doing redraft before, and it was
Didn't
never dynasty.
Joe almost do it?
No, Joe won it last year, and he's
No.
pretty
Who was it
towards
that
the
almost
top.
did it? I swear there was somebody else that almost did it. Hold on.
Andy almost
No.
did it, and then he ended up in the gutter, and then all the way back to the top again the same year.
Yeah, I'm
Because
going.
you got Kyron Williams off the scrap heap. Fuck
And
everyone.
Bucky Irving.
That fucking horseshoe, man.
You gotta pick up these players.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
by the way,
Bucky
he dropped Joe
Irving.
Flacco.
Bro, he's
Does somebody
got
want to pick him
not
up so he doesn't
much
get him?
else going in his life.
Yeah, and Bucky Irving
Yeah, he got
off the
Bucky
fucking
Irving
scrap heap.
off. Yeah.
It's everybody's
So
fault.
Justin
I drafted a
won.
lot of shit players instead of that. So
I just want to find one. I just want to find one diamond in the rough.
in your draft,
No, on the waiver wire. For the love of God, like Andy seems to.
you got to be on the bottom for one. And Ryan, you need to use the waiver wire better. You need to select the running back with your first fucking pick, and not the linebacker. So because you have number one priority, you should have been able to get the guy.
I did put it in. I must have done the order wrong. That was an issue.
Like okay, I need an outside linebacker. Okay, then I'm gonna do the running back.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
no, no.
I did the
You
order
need running
wrong.
back first.
Yeah, I did the order wrong.
Running
I
back
literally
gets more
put-
points.
I put in the waiver for that Green Bay running back. I just put it in the wrong order.
Right.
I put the linebacker first because I needed a linebacker because I didn't have a linebacker put in.
I would argue that you needed the running back for much, much longer.
Oh yeah.
So I can now confirm that there has never been another worst to first other than Justin.
Yeah, and you know what I got for it? Marvin fucking Harrison. So I mean, it's not worth it.
'Cause
Appendicitis.
The next winner was me, and then the next year I finished third in standings, fifth overall, and
I think he
Joe
just had, if I remember right, Dak had a really bad game that week. That kind of hurt
Yeah.
you a lot.
It did. It did. It did.
And I went from having the
remember it
worst
as I was
pick to
going
the
back
second
looking at
worst pick.
it. So, like, I've got. I was just looking at my rivalry in 2 weeks with Nikki P. I think he's got a decent chance of beating me. Because, like, my stack is going up against the Lions, which is not great for me because the Cowboys don't necessarily play super well against the Lions. But the like stuff that actually goes well for me is JSN's got Atlanta.
JSN could be playing the fucking all-star team, and he'd be fine.
Yeah.
He'd get 150 yards in the first quarter and then just coast.
But yeah, then you got Cook going against Cincy, which is good for him.
It's problematic for you.
Yeah, it is problematic for me. And like with it being against Detroit, the Cowboy that he's got is Jake Ferguson, and like he's gonna get utilized in that game. So
A lot.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Part of me doesn't want to do it to him, but the other part of me is just like, I want to fucking win a rivalry. I'm tired of the rivalries that I have just going on for forever because, like, the rivalries haven't meant anything to me. Like, it's always going against somebody that I like, that I enjoy.
They've also been like tit for tat for the most part, right? Like not
Yeah,
thorough
I have
domination.
split 90% of them.
Yeah, because I think we were rivals, first year?
Yeah, we were rivals first year, and you and I split.
Yeah. Yep.
So, like, nothing happened.
Yeah, thank God I split last year. I didn't want to fucking have one of those stupid toilet paper things on my wall.
I gotta get the Thanksgiving one.
You don't.
Yeah, the only person that I've actually won a rivalry with is Kyle. And that was after, I think in the third year of us doing it. Because we
Did he
had
buy
split
you a jersey?
Too.
No, that's too
No. So if it was going by Kyle rules, I would have had to buy him the jersey.
Who was it that beat Kyle? I can't remember which year it was, but he had his team name had to be his wife's maiden
Sorensen?
name.
That was
Yeah.
me.
That was you? Yeah, that was a good one. That was really good.
I changed his name to Mr. Sorensen.
That was one of my favorite punishments. That one was good.
I was pretty proud of that one.
Ooh,
I had suggestions on what I should do.
Well, this is rough.
Oh, HN
yeah,
was
like-
fine. HN against New Orleans, jeez, this is gonna get balls.
HN hasn't had less than 13 points in any game this year,
No.
so I'm not worried about him.
No.
I think he's the most consistent running back all year.
Probably. Where is he currently in the ranking?
Of running backs, he's probably like 3.
He is 4
No shit.
because
Yeah,
of
Taylor, McCaffrey, Gibbs' ridiculous game.
Yeah, Gibbs.
And then Achen.
Fucking McCaffrey, really?
Yeah.
McCaffrey is.
It's all those receiving yards and receptions.
He is their offense right now.
Yep.
He's got 81
I would argue the
receptions.
same thing with Miami.
The thing that is so insane, I think, looking at these, is the snap percentage. It's like 80s for everyone. Then you have Jahmyr Gibbs, who's in the 60s, and he's putting up those points.
Because it was.
Obviously, he did put up 60 last week, so that doesn't hurt. But still.
Well, that's because to start the week, or to start the year, he was splitting it with Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were just like, all right, Montgomery, your time's over. Here you go, Gibbs.
Well, I guess the same could be said about James Cook, because he's at 59% snap percentage, and he's still...
Well, there's nobody else there. Like Ty Johnson, maybe?
Ty
Yeah.
Johnson and fucking Davis.
Ray Davis.
Yeah.
Kickoff return for a touchdown or punt return for a touchdown.
Ray
Fucking
Davis? That slow ass bastard? Really?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I saw that and I was like, how the fuck did that happen?
Beats me. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, I knew I was going to lose fucking last week, too. Like, Josh Allen got 3 points on a Thursday, so you have to sit with that shit all until fucking Sunday. You're like, this isn't even fun.
And you just stare at it too, because you can't help it. It's the first stat you see at the top of your team.
I didn't stare at it. I saw it once, I was like, well, fuck.
So this is also, just looking at season stats, this is what helps Blake continuously be at the top. In the top 3, he has 2 of them.
Okay.
He has JSN and George Pickens. And guess who gave him both of those?
Probably you.
I did. For guess who?
You should stop trading with people. Maybe you'd be better.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan actually talked about that. Is we were like,
You guys
have
should
you ever?
both fucking go on a year's ban of worth trading and then see how good your teams are next year?
Absolutely. We were discussing trades before the trade deadline, and I was like, I don't know why you're reaching out to me. Have you seen my trades? I usually shit the bed on these trade deals, so don't ask me.
That is why he was reaching out to you.
Yeah, I was like, dude, don't ask me, man. But
Well, I was asking
I
you
think
though,
it's a
like-
good trade, and you might get fucked over. So
I was thinking, whatever you say, I should do the opposite of.
yeah,
Basically,
there you go.
When you
Yeah.
give up on Bijan Robinson a year after getting him,
Yeah,
probably
and I'll
notice
never
him
live that
ever
down.
again.
I'll never live that down.
No.
Nor should you.
You traded him away, and I'm stuck with the guy that I took, and I wish I could have traded him away. I should have traded him away for Bijan, but I didn't.
No. Well, I'm sitting here also with no more first-round pick for 2026 because I gave it to Matt for Jalen Hurts, who finally decided to deliver this week, which that helped
Yeah,
me
Matt's gonna have a loaded first round
It's
of
3.
defensive players.
Yeah.
I'll take that running back out of Notre Dame.
He's literally just matching
about
me.
it.
So
He has the running back from Notre Dame. The running back, I guess, from Ohio State is what I've been seeing. That's really it.
Don't know. I might be willing to trade Marvin Harrison after this year.
just saying, I need either Scotty or Nick. I need you, either him or you, to finish in last place because that would help me out a lot.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, buddy.
I know. At least not from your side.
Number
Yeah,
one
at least not from
overall
my
is
side.
Not all it's cracked up to be, man.
No,
It is not.
I'd still prefer to have it though.
Me too.
I'm sure you could trade for it.
Eh,
I'll make you a
I'd rather
trade.
trade for a player than a draft pick.
Same.
I'll trade you for it because apparently I can't trade for shit.
You should trade for established people.
I gave you JSN and Pickens, so you remember this.
Yeah, but you rightfully so, and this isn't to defend that because obviously Pickens is doing phenomenal over in Dallas, but you rightfully so gave up George Pickens.
Yeah, and I rightfully took him because I saw upside in the guy.
You saw
Well,
potential,
To be
potential
fair,
upside,
I didn't-
absolutely.
I did not expect him to go to said Cowboys.
If I knew he was going to go to the Cowboys, I would have fucking bought in with a first round pick at least.
Yeah,
That man can high point and win 50-50 balls like
yes he
the
can.
best of them.
And
So,
there's a quarterback over there.
Yeah. So
He just
like,
did. He did the same thing in Pittsburgh, except for they were all out of bounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's learned how to catch them inbounds now.
Well, and then that first round pick I gave you, and we didn't know that it would turn into JSN.
No, you didn't know that, but
We then quickly
I didn't
learned the
know that
value
either.
of said first round picks.
no. I overvalue them and hold on to them, but
I know
it's
they're
worked
worth.
out well for me thus
I
far.
know exactly
thus
what
far.
they're fucking worth. I got Devon Achane
And Marvin
with a first round
Harrison.
pick. I
Yeah.
got Devon Achane with a fucking first round pick.
I was gonna
so-
say you
Yeah.
you sat on HN for 2 years.
I traded with Scotty to get that pick, and I didn't sit on him. Like his rookie year, I bet he was on my taxi squad for way too long.
Well, you kept him on there because that was when Mostert had his 30 insane year.
He was on my bench when he had that 200 fucking yard game, against Denver.
When the
He
Dolphins
scored
put up
70 points.
70.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to Ryan's point, that was literally in Mostert's banner year.
Yeah, Mostert
No.
had a good year too, but that was like the Mostert and HN were like RB 5 and 7 that year.
Yeah.
I only know because that was when I actually had running backs that were actually competent.
You had Mostert.
I had Mostert that year, and Barkley still.
Well, in other news this week, we had 2 more people clinch playoff spots.
We did. We sure.
I am one of them, and Andy also clinched in a loss.
Well, he's got 8 wins, right?
And he's got 8
Yeah.
wins, and I believe he got it, or he locked it up because I want to say
Joe lost.
because Joe
Because
lost.
Joe lost. Yeah.
I was just happy both those guys lost, so I stayed like top 2.
And even then, I don't think so because the closest person, no, yeah, because Joe lost. Otherwise, whoever had the most points between him and Joe, I think, locked in a slot regardless.
Yeah, because Joe's at 7-5, Andy's at 8-4, and then there's a bit of a, not a bit of a shelf, but then it's 2 people at 6-6. We got Scotty at 5-7, also Nick at 5-7, and then you got Matt at 4-8, but he's the worst team in the league because he lost
He
to
lost to-
Ryan, who's
Lost-
1-11.
You can give the title away. I always forget that. It's very funny.
I'm just hoping that I end with the worst record, but don't end up on the trophy. That'd be great. That is
Play
where
Matt
I
again
will
in
be
the fucking
great.
toilet bowl.
So that's what happened to Justin. Justin did not finish as the worst in the league, but he lost in the toilet bowl.
That happened to me too. When I lost the toilet bowl, I was the 7th seed going in that year, I believe.
Technically, I think I won the toilet bowl. That's why I didn't get last.
Are you winning the toilet bowl? Is that like losing all those games that counts as winning the toilet bowl, not like you lost it?
Yeah, the one that says that you won it means that you lost that final game.
Yeah.
So that's when you
So-
finished.
Yeah,
That's
so
when you
not
finished.
so.
Losing
I
is winning because you.
so imagine me. So think of it this way. Let's say I lose these 2 again. So I end the season 1-13, but then I go off and win the first round. So I may have the worst record, but I won't be on the toilet bowl.
That would be
Okay, you
fucking
just need to
terrible.
win one game.
He doesn't need to. That would be the worst possible. I mean, you don't get your pick, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But still, though, at least you would get the
Matt's-
trophy.
Matt's hoping that it comes down to you and him.
Yeah.
Because he has your first round pick and he has his own first round pick. So regardless, he's 1-2 right there.
Yeah. And does he have yours, Nick?
No, he has Joe's.
Joe's?
Blake has mine.
Yeah, I've got Nick's.
You fuckers, you guys just never hang on to your picks.
Yeah,
I've got my
I
2026 first round draft pick. Or 2027. Sorry, 2027 first round draft pick.
27. Your 26 is mine, buddy.
Yeah. But you got it. It's not like I traded that to you. You got it via somebody else.
I did.
Still,
I don't even know who it is at this point that gave you that
Yeah,
pick.
I don't remember.
just giving it up like your precious virginity.
Yep. First person that'll take it. Here you go.
I was gonna say mine wasn't precious.
Yeah, take it.
Please take it.
Who wants it? Nobody? Cool.
Okay.
No, but I'm I'm excited for Thursday's game because, like I said, it gives me the baseline because all of his wide receivers are playing on Thursday. If he decides to start Joe Burrow this week, his quarterback will have played on Thursday, and I think he's got one or two defensive players that play on Thursday. So I will know like the baseline of what I've got to beat as of Thursday night.
Which changes nothing about the eventual outcome.
It absolutely does not. But knowing that Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, like they'll have already been done, so they can't do more damage to me. I'm okay with that fact.
As long as you're cool with it. I mean, I don't see a good way of looking at it one way or the other. Thursday games are fine. I just got to remember to fucking set all my goddamn teams because, like, evidently, I think there's a game on Friday too.
Yes.
Yep.
Ugh, fuck you, NFL. You soulless piece of shit.
I'm just trying to avenge my brother. So I play Andy. So
Whatever.
maybe one of us can beat Andy.
I mean, I didn't this year, so you guys go ahead, knock yourselves out.
Don't look at me.
Philadelphia and Chicago is Friday's game.
Yuck.
As long as Jalen Hurts does okay.
We've got Detroit, Green Bay, Cincy, Baltimore, Kansas City, Dallas on Thursday, Philadelphia, and Chicago on Friday.
Not really. Well, there are no bye weeks this week either, so
Yeah.
just next week.
Yeah, not this week. The
Next
week
week is
after.
the Giants.
Rivalry.
Yeah, the Giants and the Panthers, which fucking hurts me.
Yeah, because Ted McMillan is going to be on bye for Ryan.
Yep, sure is.
Sucks to be you. Sorry, man.
Hey, it's fine. I like I said, I've already started looking at pillows.
Mock Draft 2026.
Yeah, I've been looking, and honestly,
He was talking about his pillow.
Oh, I mean, yeah. We'll get you one.
2026 NFL mock draft prospects have not been looking all that exciting on the offensive side.
I just looked at one that said the fucking Cardinals are going to take the Notre Dame running back. I'm like, no.
No.
Do you
they
think
really
the
should
Cardinals
go and
take
get
a quarter? There's no quarterback really, right?
You should take a
There's
quarterback.
a couple.
But
There's a
is there
couple.
any decent ones?
Doesn't matter.
The quarterback from
Jacoby
Oregon.
Brissett should fucking play for them next year and keep the other guy on the bench. And you deal Kyler Murray in the offseason.
They could go get the Oregon quarterback.
Could get anybody. Like, as long as they have some kind of talent, they can be coached into this fucking system. And they're a pocket passer because that's how this offense is run.
They were saying that they think Kyler Murray is going to go either Miami or the Jets.
Or Minnesota or New Orleans.
Oh, you think Minnesota?
I think Minnesota because J.J. McCarthy is the worst quarterback I've ever seen.
How about you talk about this for a second?
J.J. McCarthy is the fucking worst quarterback in the league. Like, it's not even close. His fucking metrics are all dog shit. Like, of the quarterbacks that have played the past, I don't know, what was it, 15 years or something like that, he's only ahead of Jamarcus Russell.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And yeah, in just all his aggregate scores and shit like that. And he's fucking wretched. And you can watch him play. He looks terrible. He doesn't look like he's ready. He overthrows dudes. Which, R.I.P. fucking Justin fucking Jefferson, because now I'm never going to get points out of him until this guy goes away. It's a goddamn nightmare. Watching him play is painful. And they throw the Vikings on a lot of these primetime games too. It's fucking bad.
He does not. Yeah, he just doesn't look comfortable at all. I mean, I saw one highlight of this last week where he escaped just fine, but then come to actually throw.
He's terrible.
There's a guy on TikTok. I don't
Scott
remember.
needs to fucking drop him immediately because he would never get picked up in a million years.
Yeah. There's a guy on TikTok that does worst throws of the week, and it is every time he has 2 or 3 honorable mentions in the top 5. The past 3 weeks have all featured J.J. McCarthy in every spot except 1 or 2 weeks ago when he had a couple Justin Herberts.
Well, that was a horrible week. Was when Jacksonville beat the shit out of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wretched.
Yeah, but it's mostly JJ McCarthy who will avoid a sack. Not a sack. He'll avoid a safety by half a yard.
Fuck him. He sucks. Fuck him forever. I said he was going to suck when he was a rookie, and I'm pretty close to being like 100% on being right. So fuck him forever.
We won't worry about the Marvin Harrison generational talent.
I won't have to worry about it much longer. We'll see.
What would you want for him?
At least a first.
Okay, fair enough.
Good.
Which
About
I
to
got a 20.
drop
I
the
got a
other-
2028.
I'm about to drop the other end of that stack. I don't necessarily want him.
No, there's no stack for him. He's just like, you got to believe in his potential, and I don't think I believe in his potential.
Yeah, I'm back and forth. Like, he has great moments, then he will drop a pass that hit him in the chest.
He doesn't participate in a full game. You won't see him making clutch catches in the fourth quarter. You only see him shine early if he shines at all. And Michael Wilson is fucking embarrassing the shit out of him because he's had 2 straight games fucking blowing any stat that Marvin Harrison has had out of the water.
He had what, 15 targets this last week? Some double-digit target.
Ridiculous.
He was on Joe's bench.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, yeah. I was gonna say Joe had 3 or 4 guys that were bench warmers of the week this week.
Yep.
Joe's potential, I think, if he hit his like percentage, I think if he hit the max was like 2-0 something.
Yeah, he was the worst. He was the least efficient.
He was least efficient this week.
Oh, good lord, that's bad.
No, Michael Wilson actually cracked his lineup. He was 10 for 15 with 118 yards. But it was
a great day.
It was Edrin Wilson.
Oh, it's
Emmanuel
Edrin
Wilson.
Wilson.
Emmanuel Wilson that
Emmanuel,
he left on his bench that had 28 points.
That he picked up
Yep.
specifically just this last week.
Well, he did that same thing last week. That's when he picked up Michael Wilson. He picked him up and left him on his bench.
Fucking goddamn! And I had to pick a Cooper Cup for nothing this last week.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Did he get you anything?
No, he got like fucking 3 some odd points. I think he scored similar to Josh Allen. I never want that fucking guy to touch my goddamn team again.
Yeah, that was a long time coming. I should have dropped him.
His photo looks like Chad Kroger from old Nickelback.
Oof. All right, well, we have to keep this one short. I have a hard stop at 8, so we'll have to keep this one short this week. But going into Thanksgiving, boys, have a great holiday. Best of luck this week.
Likewise, Nicky P, have a great Thanksgiving. We know you're listening.
Yeah,
Nikki
thanks
P,
for listening, Nikki.
safe out there.
I'll be getting my Jack in the
Keep telling
Box on
people to
Thursday.
listen and tell whoever that you're telling to listen to us to put some comments in there because we want to start interacting again.
Yeah,
think
we used
of
to
any
have
comments.
questions.
Do that.
I
Yeah.
couldn't think of anything. I stared at that fucking thing for like 15 minutes. I couldn't come up with one question.
I was just about to say, no comments this week. We had quite a few listens, but no comments this week. But that's fine. But yeah,
I actually listened this last week.
You did?
Yeah,
I listen every week. Where the fuck have you been? Man?
dude, I barely listen to anything at this point.
You can just let it play and leave the room. You can do that on YouTube. I do.
so
did
you
at
were
work
happy
the other day.
watching this week. Okay. All right, boys. Well, like I said, have a great Thanksgiving. Travel safe to those that are traveling. Get home safe. so we
Likewise,
can-
you guys get to where you're getting to very safely. We look forward to seeing you guys in a week or 2 weeks. A week.
No, we should be
Next
good
week?
We should be good next week.
Yeah, it should be. All that bullshit's over, and then we just got a hot sprint to Christmas.
Yep.
Oh,
You're-
gosh, don't remind me. All
I
right.
don't wanna do that.
Either way, have fun, be safe. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh, yes, I mean.